Hi, this is your instructor, Deborah Bowles, and this is another video for Module 1, Assessment of Students. So in this video, we'll talk about Universal Design for Learning, or UDL, the UDL Learning Networks, and the UDL Principles. At the end of this module, students will be able to explain Universal Design for Learning and recognize multiple means of engagement, representation, and action and expression. What is Universal Design for Learning? Universal Design for Learning, or UDL, is a research-based set of principles to guide the design of learning environments that are accessible and effective for all. The idea of Universal Design for Learning came out of the CAST organization. They said that if you can focus on 3 major networks of the brain, you can encourage and increase the learning. They found that if you can impact the affective network, the recognition network, and the strategic network, learning increases. So what does that look like as far as the principles of Universal Design for Learning? So they found that when you impact these areas of the brain, you have to give multiple means of engagement, multiple means of representation, and multiple means of action and expression. And when you do that, learning increases. So what does that look like? What are multiple means of engagement? Are you giving students various ways to get excited about the learning, to help them set priorities and to help them stay motivated? How do you engage the students? I try to do it several ways, constantly. I start with an inspiring quote, something that I hope gets you excited about learning and becoming better. That's one way to engage your students. You could also ask a question to get them thinking for the lesson, or you could give them a surprising statistic to make them think. You could also use videos as a way of engagement. This is a great way to get students thinking about the content in a different way. Multiple means of representation. How do you show the students the information? They should be able to see it, they should be able to read it, they should be able to hear it. Even now, on this video, you can open up the closed captioning if you would rather read it than hear it. And then there's also something that you can see. I am giving you multiple means of representation, various ways to get the same information. So this is an example of a multiple mean of representation. Instead of teaching from the board, the professor is actually working with an individual student working at a computer. So that's one way to do it. You could give them videos, again, sites that encourage quizzes or questions in the midst of it. You can create your own at teded.com, and it's just another way to share information. Or again, you could use videos. I love videos. They're a great way for students to see the information, hear the information in a different way. And then finally, multiple means of action and expression. How do students show that learning has taken place? Is it a test or a quiz? Is it a presentation? Is it a lab report that they do? How are they showing that they know the information? This teacher is showing another way of action and expression. The student is coming to the board to show what they know. They could do an escape room. Again, they could do presentations. They could do scavenger hunts. Various ways for students to say, yes, I understand the information. So those are the 3 principles of Universal Design for Learning, that in all of your lessons, you should have multiple means of engagement, multiple means of representation, and multiple means of action and expression. And if you have questions, you can always email me, drop by my office hours, or post a question on the discussion board. So hopefully you learned a little bit more about Universal Design for Learning. Make sure you check the assignments to make sure you've completed all the assignments for this module. Until next time, take care.